Hello, you floppy recidivists, it's Jim Sterling here, and welcome to Wazhack. I am playing this game again, because I was playing it the first time, and then it just stopped recording at some point. I don't know why. It wasn't a very interesting go anyway, but we're back playing Wazhack, because why not? This is a game, obviously. The central conceit of it is time only moves when you do. As you move forward, the world around you moves. And when you stand still, everything stands still. They've basically just dressed up the old roguelike thing of you know, when you move, everything moves. It's not an actual time control thing, but, you know, there you go, see right through it. You got a lot of character classes, though, in this game with an art style and general graphical quality that makes you think of a PC game from the 90s. But it's surprisingly not as bad as one might think. But look, we got Knight, Valkyrie, Wizard, White Witch. These are all just sort of different names for different genders there. Huntsman, Huntress. We go over there, we've got even more characters. Rogue, Thief, Bard, Bardess, Barbarian, Vandal, Druid, Druidess. What's the old Bard do? Anyway, I was shit at this when I first played, so I'm going to start with the Knight, because they said it's easy. Actually, no, I'm going to be the Valkyrie. Why not? Lawful good. And you see, there's a lot of D&D style things, which is good, because this video is actually dedicated to Vox the Profane, my very first D&D character who died on Sunday. I started getting into pen and paper RPG type stuff last year, and Vox the Profane started as a fighter, became a slaver, and then a bringer of the Overlord. That's what he was when he died. Playing 3.5, a setting called Kingdoms of Kalamar, which has a cult following. And it's a beautiful game. It's all about world building more than many other settings, to the point where there is 43 gods in the game, each with their own holy books, their own creeds, their own churches, influence in the world, and each one of them has a variant cleric class. For instance, my character became a cleric of the Overlord, a bringer. Do you want to put stuff in, take stuff out? Yeah, I'll have all that. The Overlord is a god who basically just wants to rule the world of Telene, and it's all about slavery. And his clerics are well versed in legal stuff, and try to argue that it's not only legal but moral that other races are enslaved by other races. Some dark stuff. And there's all sorts of stuff like that. One of our guys is a profiteer. He's in a church dedicated to the landlord, which is, as you might guess from the name, a church all about money. He can turn things into gold. He's got an ability that makes merchants accept the first offer he makes on a deal and stuff. Very interesting stuff. Huge amount of languages in the game. Like, every nation has its own culture and language. They made this incredibly, beautifully detailed world, and really recommend it. So it's they discontinued it as an official setting, but it's got a cult following just because the world is so robust and so well realised. And it's been incredible. But my character, Vox the Profane, an evil, somewhat psychotic individual. Clue gem. I just want that. Forget it. Yeah, so anyway, Vox died. That's a shame, isn't it? We ended up in a dungeon, really tough dungeon, for a hobgoblin warlord called Crook McCarley. And he was protected by this big mirrored room. And the mirrored room... Actually, let's pop that on, why not? It's all fairly standard, you know, you equip stuff, although every time you equip something, it closes the whole inventory fucking menu. Why not? Oh, we've gained a level up. So these are all different skills. What's this? Duirumi, you detect a blessing, curse, enchantment of an item approximately every 2 minutes. Nightmare mode, this makes it harder, take more damage, but you gain more XP. I'm going to go with first aid, you recover your health faster, because you never have too much of that. Ooh. So who's this fella? Sell, what have I got to sell? Have that. Have that. Why not? Apple, potions. Again, it's got those quote-unquote roguelike elements that people love putting in their Steam games. So things aren't identified, we've just got scrolls and potions. Only way to know what they do is to give them a good old drink and a read. They've got these wands, don't know what they do. These things could be better, could be worse, we don't know. But I'll just sell what I've done there for now. And what's he got for the buy-ins? Tiger Eye Rings, Spherical Amulet. How much money have I got? Where's that? I don't know what money I've got. Where does that... So status, more armor, XP, more. No, that's... Oh, I don't fucking know. Forget it. It's just boring trying to work it out in front of you lot. But anyway, 4 mirror images of ourselves, as I continue telling you a D&D story that you can't be bothered to hear about. And a mirror image of our sorcerer, Kryn, blasted me with a fireball. Now, my character at that point had lost a foot due to a trap, and had had one of his hands cut off and eaten in this evil forest. A horrible dungeon known as the Garden of the Plant Master. He was already low on self-esteem through various things that had happened to him throughout the game. And I'd already been playing him subtly suicidal. So when Winston, our profiteer, our cleric of the landlord, ladder fight, a cleric of the landlord tried to resurrect me, I decided not to take the resurrection. Fury, +2 to hit enemies when you're below quarter hit points. Weapon knowledge. Dual wielding. Let's take that. Why not? So when Winston tried to... Odd length sword. Tried to revive the character, I did not show myself to be a willing soul. Dual wield. Well, god dang it. Get rid of this shield then. Why has it got to fucking close the thing every time I put the thing on? Well, where did my X go? Yeah, sod it, we'll just do that. Why not? I'm slightly charmed by the graphics. Like I said, it reminds me of an old 90s PC game. That was weird. Right, well, that was their version of confusion. The physics are very odd on this game. I'll give it that. So anyway, I will be rolling another cleric, another Calamar variant class for the next character of mine. I've already worked out his backstory and what he's going to be like. I'll be playing a Brigand, which is a kind of... It's got some rogue, some fighter elements, but very high on charisma. It's all about trying to lie and... Weapon knowledge. You can sense the better weapon when dual wielding. Why not? You can get a... Oh, what the hell was I saying? So I'm playing a fucking game that I've never played before properly. And also just trying to tell you about something completely unrelated that only I care about because I'm self-indulgent. But I've been playing a Brigand, which is kind of a fighter, kind of a rogue, but I've already told you that bit. Oh god, I'm nearly fucked. It's time to start just drinking some random potions. See what happens. Brown potion. Quaff. That was a potion of blindness. Fantastic. Let's keep drinking. Oh, I'm going to wear that. I don't know what that did. But yeah, high charisma on a brigand because they do a lot of using the intimidate skill and the bluff skill to trick characters like enemies and feint and basically try and win the fight before the swords are drawn, which should be interesting with our party of mostly evil, horrible people. Potion up. So we're blind and paralyzed. Oh no, we can't drink. Oh, we're not paralyzed now. Cloudy potion. Quaff it. That was a potion of fruit juice. Oh. To enlightenment. Oh, it's given us a thing. So yeah, it's been a weird game that we've run. Calamar is already kind of dark in many ways. Potion of healing, that's what we wanted. Although we are still blind. Our characters already came face to face with 2 dragons that we couldn't fight, but we are pretty good talkers as characters, and so we pledged allegiance to it. And our DM Flannel has been playing all of the games. Drink. Holy shit. Far out, everything is all cosmic. Oh dear. But we got another one of these, so that's good. Wow, that's quite something. Oh, what does that one do? Drink, you are frozen stiff again. You are weak from hunger. We're gonna starve to death while high. Oh shit. You faint from lack of food. You gained a level. This is a thing. Okay. First of all, food. We got 2 carrots. Eat them shits. We'll have all that and all. Okay, we're feeling good. We're still alive. We're in this. We're in the game. We've killed the acid blob. That is a firestone. Oh, what the fuck was that? You gain 4 levels all at once as a Valkyrie. Do you want your possessions identified or... Oh, am I dead? Yeah. R.I.P. Janna Mintz the Fair. Died from an uncursed firestone used by a dying acid blob. 335 feet in the dungeon. She has gone to join Vox the Profane. His body being taken back to Eldor, where he came from, by Winston and Kryn. And our other character, Nadine, played by our mate Jeff, isn't going because he don't give a fuck, as is that character's want. We'll probably end up pledging allegiance to more dragons, because we can't fight them and we're shiftless cowards, and all sorts of other fun things. But anyway, that was me playing a new game that's out that has an old charm to it. Kind of, while also telling you about some of the D&D stuff I've been doing lately. So that was that. Goodbye, my friends. I mourn the loss of things that don't exist. Bye.